This episode is sponsored by Squarespace. Go to squarespace.com/woodnessgoodness for a discount.
All right, guys, it is one of my favorite parts of a build, and that's wiring. Why do I like wiring? Well, it feels like I am doing something that would normally cost a lot of money. And because I'm doing it myself, well, it's only the cost of the materials and my time. And of course, I have the blessing of the godfather of electric himself, who specializes in the most incredible and the most diverse and the most exponentially difficult tasks when it comes to electricity. With his blessing and guidance, I've been able to learn a decent amount. And when it comes to wiring plugs, it's not all that hard. And the nice thing about doing wiring yourself is you can determine and know exactly what it is you're wiring. So, we're gonna bust out some conduit, bust out some wire, and have a little fun. You like my spray foam microphone? It's $10, actually $12. This is the good stuff. Use this laser to mount our boxes. So these are the boxes we're using. They're double boxes. You can always get the single covers. You have more room in there, and I think we're gonna have double outlets. Dun, 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 dun. Now that we have our box mounted, the conduit I bought is 1/2 inch, and they come in 10-foot lengths. So that's why we're doing 5-foot spacing, because 10 foot's too big, and that stuff's like $8 a stick. So we're gonna be smart about it. 5 feet. Outlet every 5 feet, that's pretty good, I think. So power's gonna come in and also leave. Come in through conduit and leave through conduit. Oh, I see. 3/4 inches there, so actually, you learn something new every day, folks. So now it'll be centered. I like that look better. Okay, perfect. And so basically, this is gonna be my 1/2 inch conduit connector. A thread here, threads on there and locks it to the inside of this. Then you have this little screw that will tighten your conduit inside this little collar there. And then we get our conduit that we just cut. Put that bad boy there. Bob's your uncle. Tighten that bad boy. So 1/2 inch conduit can fit up to 9 12-gauge wires. That's important because I can run multiple lines of power through the same conduit. You just run the wire in behind your outlets. That matters because the conduit's expensive and you don't want conduit just going everywhere. So I'm going to run the power to this wall worth of outlets, and then I'm also gonna run the power through here for my lights, since my lights are gonna be by the man door, which I have not yet put in, but it'll be over there. gonna explain a little bit what I got going on. I am doing a circuit, a 20 amp circuit for every 5 plugs. We have outlets every 5 feet, which is only like a foot shorter than code. I think code's 6 feet. This is a workshop, so a lot of outlets are gonna be really nice to have so we can be charging. We can basically plug in wherever you have to and then just, send it. The first set of 5 plugs, I just ran all the wire sticking out. Then I have what I'm calling my red line, which is the next line. This line will go all the way through the back of all this conduit. This right here is the end of my first circuit, and then boom, this is the start of my second circuit. So this will power the outlet beside it, so on and so forth, for 5 outlets worth. Then my longest circuit that will go through this conduit for that opposite wall, that wire runs through every single piece of conduit all the way to the end, and that will eventually power that wall. Okay, here we go. As you can see here beside me, I've got scaffolding because I have reached the point where my knees are less sore and I now have the confidence where I feel like I can finish this backside wall here. We got garage doors coming in this week, which is gonna be absolutely Ooh. So I got this sidewall that I got to put outlets on, and that sidewall I got to finish, paint, and then put outlets on that. These outlets take a while. I'm putting 2 outlets per plate, so that's just a lot of outlets. Then running power. When electricians' rates are between $1,250 to $1,500 a day, it's well worth my time to do this. Okay, this is the moment I've not been waiting for, where we turn the power on. I'm gonna put the cover on it because the godfather of electric himself advised I should probably put the cover on. My electrician put a disconnect right beside the meter box on the H stand we built. So first things first, I'm gonna analyze the situation. Off, all my breakers are off position, so nothing's under load. Okay, so I'm gonna put this cover on and then we're gonna go turn on the power. See if it's working. I'm so scared. For all the marbles. I don't know why turning these on just scares me. It's like, I guess it should be okay, right? Deep breath, look away. That's what the pros say. That's what the godfather of electric says, so. Should I get someone else to turn it on? I don't know why this stuff makes me so nervous. What's the worst thing that can happen when you turn on a main breaker?
Okay, I found this on the web for what's the worst thing that can happen when you turn on a main breaker. Check it out.
Can you die when turning on a main breaker?
Oh gosh, I don't understand why this is nerve-wracking to me. It's in the off position. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. That's a big breaker. It's like stiff, which means it's more dangerous maybe? I don't know. Oh gosh, I like my wife, I like my kids, I like my dogs. That is such a big breaker. Holy smokes. I'm scared! You can do it! Turn the freaking lights on! 200 amp? Does this even turn on? Is there a safety in there? I turned everything off. But it's like there's a plastic safety? Is there a safety on it? Oh, you know what? It's off now, so now I can... Oh. That is such a... That's a stiff... It's just really stiff. How stiff is a main circuit breaker switch supposed to be? Oh my gosh, they're really... Okay. Let's try it. Off, off, off. It's just such a stiff main switch. I'm sure they do that so it's not easy to die, right? Ever since I've fallen off that ladder, I'm like extra cautious. Oh my gosh. Am I grounded? Am I properly grounded? What the heck? Come on. Hey, oh, dude. It's like, it's so stiff that it gets to the point where you're like, maybe it's too stiff and I don't want to force it. Okay.
It's just a big switch, Graham. Holy smokes! I'm alive! So I've numbered these outlets. Let's see. GFI next to panel. So that's the first run. Let's see if that works. It didn't trip. So let's start testing. So let's see, this is the first outlet. Oh my. Is it supposed to be delayed? But if you did keep tripping a breaker, you'd know those 5 outlets are on one circuit. Those 5 outlets are on one circuit. These 5 outlets are on one circuit. Those 5 outlets are on one circuit. Your lighting is going to be completely on its own. Oh yeah. Yeah, you'll be laughing. Let's see. So this one is the far right. This is outlets right wall. Oh yeah, baby! Yes. Let's go, baby! Oh, it makes me fired up. Sliding down, and I fell straight to the concrete. I'm gonna take off my pants and show you what I'm working with here. It's deep. It's real deep.
Squarespace is easily my favorite platform to build a website. It gives people a powerful and beautiful online platform from which to create your website. Squarespace makes it possible to connect with your audience and generate revenue through gated members-only content. You can manage your members, send email communications, and you can even leverage audience insights, which is really great for many different kinds of businesses. Create a community on your Squarespace website. With powerful blogging tools, Squarespace extensions, you can even manage inventory, promote products, and streamline bookkeeping when you start selling stuff on your website. You can even display posts from your social profiles on your website. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/woodnessgoodness to save 10% off your purchase of a website or domain. Thanks Squarespace for sponsoring this video, and we'll see you on the next one.